Are you ready? No, I said, are you ready? Well then, for all of Cool Sheen's family members watching across Washington, and to Adrian Diesel's sister who has yet to open the link, let's get ready to suck it!
And if you're not down with that, then I got 2 words for you.
Suck it!
Can you dig it, sucker?
I thought you had me on that. I thought I said Kobe Calais, count me in, and you waited a second.
Hey, man. I had to get the timings right. Right.
You want to do it again? Cut to the. How do we cut to the screen? Just mid pod.
Well, no. So the thing is, since it was actually dead air, and we had the other screen up, it's an easy cut.
Sorry, Saf.
You can do it.
Sorry.
I believe in you, Safar.
Sorry.
Safar.
Sorry. Safar.
If you can't complete that one, then you're Safar.
Then you're for sure Safar, and we gotta find. You probably gotta find a different person. I'm tired of your shit, Sapphire. I see your edits making me look bad. Always pulling in on my face and shit.
What?
Whatever. Welcome to Clowning Around the Ring.
Yeah, this is gonna be our first bonus episode. This is where we're gonna give all of our Mania predictions, our stand and deliver predictions.
Yep.
Just gonna be a little bit of a quick, hitter. We're gonna just kind of go through the line and talk about what we think is gonna happen this weekend, this upcoming weekend, we should say, not the weekend we're in right now. This upcoming weekend.
English. Look, words.
Yeah, you
Words. I'm
They're
a
hard.
narcissist. I'm a narcissist. Words don't mean nothing here.
Hey, it's just they're hard.
I'm half of a narcissist.
Webster's wrong sometimes, and words are hard. It's all good.
Yeah.
We're gonna start with stand and deliver. How you feel about that?
Yeah. That, I think even, air, or you know what I mean? In order, it's perfect. You know what I mean?
All right.
Chronological and all.
How do you feel about the Ciampa versus Tony T's fight?
Hey.
What are you thinking?
Hey, look, I got my fucking tracksuit on today, okay? You know who I want to win this. I want my cousin fucking Tony D to win, and then we're gonna celebrate. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna celebrate with all the pastas and the meatballs and the carbonaras. Eh?
Nah, I'm with it. I'm on
cannolis.
I have no rebuttals. I mean, Ciampa gave a warm, heartfelt speech, and it was really, really dope. You don't get that all the time from a wrestler. That type of speech. Yeah.
I'm gonna peel back the curtain a little bit.
Yeah, you don't get that. You don't get that all the time, and so I appreciated that. And it would be sick for him to go out with a bang of a win. You know what I mean? Here, and I do think it would be sick, and I'm not gonna be mad if that's the way they go with it. But come on, my cousin Tony D's,
My cousin Tony D's is gonna do a thing.
I was about to say he's got a thing to do.
Fuck, how you doing, eh?
That's what I mean. So, how are you feeling about the Imperium, Creed Brothers, and MSK matchup?
Bro, strictly because this brand is NXT 2.0 and they're trying to showcase the newer talent that they brought in, I kind of need the Creed Brothers to step up.
I'm with you.
I need them to do it.
Okay, Imperium, you had a good run.
Hell of a long run.
If you win and continue the run, I won't be mad.
I won't be mad at all because and then what? They're just too dominant.
Yeah,
and it's a triple threat. They ain't got to be pinned to lose them either way.
So they can continue to be super savage and lose the belts. So there's multiple things at play. They did this match really well. But I agree with you. Creed Brothers should win this due to the fact that they're pushing the NXT 2.0, due to the fact that they have the largest man in the ring is from the Creed Brothers.
I'm pulling back my vote. And here's why. I think it's going to be Creed Brothers and the Imperiums in the rings. MSK is probably going to be on the outside, knocked out from a big spot. The Creed Brothers are going to fucking womp Imperium, and last second MSK is going to clear the Creed Brothers out and pin Imperium. Or I guess Imperium could get the final blows off.
But then Creed is going to have a push after that to face MSK, right?
Oh, 100%.
Okay.
Their story does not end there.
I'm with that. But that gives me I like that, but I I almost want Imperium to win in that way. To have Creed looking like they're gonna win. And maybe it's like a mixed match where one of the Imperium members is in, one of the MSK members is in, one of the Creed brothers is in, and some cheese happens to where one of the Imperium members gets a tag off, miscellaneously, and gets a cheese.
This is probably a traditional tag.
And gets a cheese pin. So what I'm kind of thinking is, because I would like to see the Creed brothers and Imperium actually have a feud. I think that their styles match up a little bit better. I think the promos will be better. It's a little bit more serious. Like they'll just be able to play off their aesthetics a little bit more.
How long are they going to be able to just yell at each other?
True, but also that will be the test.
You know what?
Imperium looks like they could have a little bit more swag than that.
I want Gunna to take the Creed brothers and add them to the Imperium. Because you know what? I bet the Creed brothers, they got a lot of respect for the mat. Just like the other boys. They'd be the only Americans in Imperium, too. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Why not?
If MSK wins, that should be a play.
That would be sick. All four of them are just beating up the two.
And then Creed Brothers and Creed Brothers and Imperium can still fight within the the thing for the belt. I like it.
Maybe Gunna doesn't have to strip him away, but maybe the Creed brothers can just have some brotherly respect with Imperium now and stay in the Diamond Mine.
Okay.
Why not? We ain't got to be split in factions.
I'm with it. Yeah, but definitely them versus MSK in like a mentality wise. I'm with you on that 100%. That'll probably be the longest topic we talk about in NXT because it's maybe the most interesting. I will say that the 5-man ladder match is maybe the next most interesting on this list.
Okay, but real quick, I told your ass that they were gonna have a losers bracket, and you snored me out.
I did.
Punk.
I did.
And I was right. And now I even want Grimes to win that even more. Because I need him to win. If he is the surprise,
he is
the
gonna
final
win.
entrant
He is gonna
of
win.
the ladder match, I need him to finally win some gold, okay?
He's gonna win.
But if he's not in the match, I want Solo to win.
Interesting.
Wait, did Solo make it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So right now it's Hayes, Escobar, Waller, Solo as the 4 winners, and now the loser bracket is up this week on 2. It's already happened, but we are recording before it has happened, so we don't exactly know who the last member will be.
But we do.
We're assuming it's going to be Grimes, and he's hoping that Grimes wins it all. I hope
he earned it.
I hope that Hayes continues to be champion. This is another situation where I hope the champion continues to be champion, and it could create a good feud that is lasting with Grimes or Waller as I think the number 1 contender, and then that could lead into what I think would be the Solo then number 1 contender, which is would be I think happening in the fall time. I think he'll be number 1 contender around fall. I think for this you'll have Hayes win, and then Hayes number 1 contender battle throughout summer.
Okay. I can see that.
Waller or Grimes is who I think that is. Escobar, unfortunately, I don't think is getting the push. He's not in any of the, I guess, the pre-feuds like the rest of these guys have been in the pre-feuds. The same.
Yeah, wasn't Escobar just trying to get the NXT strap? And then Dolph Ziggler came down, remember?
Yeah.
And now he's with... Okay, whatever.
What?
Yeah. So that's where, I mean, he kind of is just, he's just a strong, high-ranked member in NXT that just got pushed into this, yeah.
We know he's going to do cool things with the ladder.
So, the next match, so I think A-Champ, you think Grimes, if he ends up being the one, if he doesn't end up being the one, then...
I honestly think, well, my heart wants Solo to win, but I in reality see Carmelo retaining.
Okay. Awesome. The next match will be Mandy Rose, Cora Jade. And
allegedly Kaylee Ray and Io Shirai.
Kaylee Ray.
Like he mentioned, we're recording this before the final episodes, pre-Mania. Whatever, dude. I really would love if Kaylee Ray and Io Shirai were just told no, though, and they had to fight Toxic Attraction for the tag team belts, because that's what the whole Dusty Cup was for.
Yeah.
But if it's a fatal 4-way, Cora Jade. 1-on-1, Cora Jade.
So interesting.
But they probably will make it a fatal 4-way because then there'll be no rules and Mandy Rose can have her homegirls try to help her out.
Yeah, that's what I think. So what I think is going to happen is it will be a fatal 4-way. I think that Mandy Rose will either win via cheese of her teammates coming out from the back and helping her, or Kaylee Ray will win via just being the most badass in the ring and the most angry. She seems to have the push and the most story to be angry and like has the biggest feud with Mandy. Cora looks like she might be the one who thinks that she deserves it though, and when Kaylee Ray gets the belt, comes after her as the number one person. So
Did they ever say how long Raquel is out?
no.
Raquel could help Cora win.
That would be sick.
I wouldn't mind a surprise comeback.
It'd be great. It'd be great if she came back and stop Toxic Attraction from helping Mandy, at least for sure.
Yeah.
At least whoever
Be a
wins
bit of an
wins.
equalizer.
But yeah, at least a great equalizer would be great. So that would be sick. And now on to what most likely will be the main event.
Wait, but hold on. Processing, thinking.
Gotcha, bitch.
Because let's say Kaylee Ray and Io Shirai are just in the NXT women's match. Who the fuck does Toxic Attraction just get to hold the belts?
No, we're finding out on Tuesday.
Okay, that's true.
And I
But
think
I'm saying
and
if
so I think I believe.
what if they make them do both?
No, I believe it will be. It could be Wendy and Dakota. They have a huge push.
That's true. Yeah, they could just give the
have a
chance to
huge
someone
push.
else. Okay, and I would like to see Wendy and Dakota Kai.
Or they could have a match where there's a bunch of the women's tags, like the other finalists in the final four, other than the winners, could have a match on Tuesday.
I hope they do something, and I hope they're not just going to hold on to them.
I'm assuming that they'll have a match. I'm assuming it won't be against Kaylee Ray and Io Shirai. I believe that Kaylee Ray has been having too much feud in promo situation with Mandy and Toxic Attraction in general, that whole crew, that she's not getting either the title shot, or you're right, they actually just make it be a singles and them double. But either way, I think Kaylee Ray's gonna win either match.
Okay.
I have her because she seems to have the push and the anger and the wanting to win the most in the promos. I think that she will be the one who is written in to win either the tag match or the main women's strap.
I could be wrong, but I think at one point, and I wish someone would correct me, but I think at one point Kaylee Ray like got injured, so like shit, like it got pulled backstage maybe after the match or like during the match, and Triple H, was trying like because he was running NXT, he was like telling her like don't worry, like don't be sorry, but like all she kept on saying was I'm sorry, because I think at the time she was gonna get the push, and so maybe now she's getting that push now that she's back.
I think so.
So I could see that. She's definitely took a shortcut to get, right back into the spot. But I like where that story is.
I think that her promos have been good. I don't like her accent, unfortunately. It's not like for me.
Racist.
Call me what you want, but it's just not for me, dog. It's just not for me. Like I don't.
Well, you want it to be like this?
No.
You want it to be?
Hey, thank you, Safar.
Thank you.
I think that Kaylee Ray has been getting a lot of push. I think that she's been doing great promos. I believe that the whole baseball bat tough girl thing is actually working. She came out with the freaking hush puppy crop top sweater, and it's lit. I ain't gonna lie to you, it's lit.
And she is a former fucking champion already.
And so I'm with the push.
Yeah,
and I hope she wins.
Hey, and then after that, give me the Cora Jade. Maybe not
Beef.
push, but give me the feud.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
I'm with it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And now, the main event. Cut you off and we wasted 20 minutes. Dolph Ziggler, the champion, versus Braun Breaker. Who you got?
I don't think they give him that name because he doesn't have the promo ability like the Steiners do.
And because I can't remember what Steiner his dad is, but one of the Steiners, no likey. I'm surprised he got hired.
So, speaking of that, family, that's my winner.
Yeah.
That's my
Yeah.
winner. I mean, come
Well,
on. Dolph, like, it was fun. It was fun. This is what you were here for. You were here for a poll. You're getting some WWE crowd pulling in for the buy.
Go back to doing your comedy stand-ups. I'll see you in Florida. I'm just kidding. I don't know. But you guys do stand-up, so.
I mean, if Dolph wins,
I wouldn't be mad because I want him to win. Literally, this spot is probably going to happen. I got $2 on it. Braun's going to try and go for a spear, and Dolph is going to hit super kick. That will happen. Or maybe
yeah, it's
he
gonna
might
happen.
be able to get the zigzag. He might be able to get the zigzag. But I definitely see him
No,
doing
it's gonna be a
super
kick. It's gonna be a kick, but I don't think that it'll keep Breaker down.
And since Ciampa's in a match too, I don't see Ciampa trying to because I'm assuming Dolph is going to have Bobby down there. You know what I mean? So it'll be a little 2-on-1, and Ciampa definitely ain't coming out after getting beat up by my cousin Tony D. How are you doing? You know what I mean?
Yeah. So what I was
So
just thinking
so
about.
Breaker has to fucking break both of them.
Yeah. Or what happened to Dolph in the Rude Breaker fight happens to Bobby Roode. He just gets thrown out.
Oh, yeah.
That's their simple fix. But
Real quick.
I just think Braun needs more screen time. If they want to develop him into like a legit star, which he has.
Dude.
He has the makings of what they usually build into their stars, then he needs more screen time, and he needs the belt, and he needs to be talking his shit, and he needs to be winning, and he needs to be like showing that prowess. Like the guys have their moments when they're on top, or they're
That's what
on
she
their
said.
way to the top.
Okay. All I'm saying, though, is you take Braun Breaker's 50% chance, okay? And Dolph Ziggler's 50% chance, but he doesn't actually have 50 because he's got a boy in his corner, so he's actually got 75%. So you take Dolph Ziggler's 75%, you put it against Braun Breaker's 50%, dude. And Dolph Ziggler already beat Braun, so Braun Breaker literally actually only has 25%. So you take Dolph Ziggler's 100 fucking percent and put it against Braun Breaker's 25, game over, dude. Dolph wins.
The math, I mean, it checks out.
Right? For once, I'm good at math.
The math
I'm
checks
Filipino,
out.
not Chinese. Everyone in school would always tell me to do their math. What?
The math checks out.
Yeah. 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 Wait. Did we talk about LA Knight? What's LA Knight doing?
Oh, he's facing Gunther, and that was a pop-up match. That's a pop-up match. That was not on.
That's not. That wasn't. I thought that.
That's on Stand and It's on Stand and Deliver, but it was not something that they've been long time promoting. It's something that
just started like last week. Eh?
Yes. So I got LA Knight.
I want LA Knight. But
Prove
if LA
he's a
Knight-
wrestler too.
Hey, but if LA Knight is on the way up, I always see that. I don't know why. I always see that person taking an L, even though I don't think that's how NXT works. Like,
Petey's was taking L's before he went up.
that's true. But
He just took 2 L's right, almost back to back before he got moved up.
Asuka was the longest reigning NXT Women's Champion. Gave up the belt because she got the offer to move up. Didn't even lose the belt. And I don't think Finn Balor was a loser when he moved up. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
It's not always, but
Yeah.
it sometimes happens.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't be surprised
Keith Lee lost both his belts.
I just don't. So what I think is that they're not moving LA up, Night up yet.
And I do
Or
like.
very
I
shortly.
only think that because I know. Maybe about a month ago, him and one other boy was at Raw, and
They were on Raw, yeah.
I forget exactly who, but LA and someone,
Mm-hmm.
and they were talking to, funny enough, Bobby and Dolph, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's why I'm like, I could see him moving up, but he might not. He might
Yeah.
not just yet.
I would love it. I think him beating Gunther would be one of the things that would be a checklist on the things that, you know what I mean, he needs to do to get up, to get there. But
Yeah, and since there's nothing really on the line, Gunther could take a loss.
honestly, this could be the start of a long-term feud. I wouldn't be
I
mad.
would not be too upset because imagine Imagine if LA Knight fucking finds a squad in NXT.
What if it's those MSK boys?
I could kind of see that, but I also would LA Knight. I would need LA Knight to not pimp him out like the classic saying, but pimp him out like Exhibit's Pimp My Ride.
Like he gives them drip and swag.
Yeah.
He swags them out.
Yeah.
He swags them out, not pimps them out.
Pimps him out.
he drips them out. Yeah, I got
Pimps
you.
him.
I got you. Yeah, I got
Gator
you.
don't play no fucking games. Pimp him out.
So, yeah. Stand and deliver.
Glad I fucking caught that one. Yeah.
I'm glad you did too, because that's a hype
just a
match.
fact of
that's
life.
our boy. That's our boy.
Now we move on to Mania.
Yes,
Are we
let's
doing
do
like
it.
night 1, night 2, or are we just gonna fucking run it?
We're just gonna run it. This is actually, I was gonna state that this is actually a list of the matches and what we deem, what we think will be kind of the least, powerful and like impactful, I guess, shows to the most impactful and most like, jaw-dropping parts of the show. That's how I have it ordered.
I definitely too. I definitely have like I know. I'll probably just say it when the match happens, but there's a couple matches where I'm like, that could easily take the whole fucking night away.
As in, like, it could be the
Like match of the night for me.
Okay,
personally,
okay.
At least. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I mean, as we go through it, I would love to know which ones you think could be the sleeper. Yeah, the
Yeah.
sleeper match. Yeah, I would
Yes,
definitely
sir.
love to hear that.
But first, we got dude. I'm so tired of this guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even want to talk about him. I want Happy Corbin. Oh, actually though, I want Happy Corbin to lose, so that he can become bum ass Baron Corbin or Lone Wolf Baron Corbin. But I don't want Drew McIntyre to win.
So, Drew McIntyre versus Baron Corbin. Meh. Happy Corbin. Meh. 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 Meh.
Fucking bring your sword. I'll bring my funny guy. You know what I mean?
I'm with you. I want Drew to win, but only because it's for the same reason as you, but not the same reason as you. I just want that smile off of Happy Corbin's face.
Okay, that's fair.
I just want that smile off of his face. I just want him to be not happy. And if that means Drew wins, Drew wins. That's all I'm about. That's it. I am tired of this though. It's been 3 months of Drew versus Happy and Madcap Moss.
I literally was so like Madcap and Happy Corbin have never put a smile on my face up until I forget what pay-per-view, but when they smacked Drew McIntyre's neck.
Oh yeah.
I was like, thank fuck.
That was at
like,
day
let
one.
him. Was it at day one?
That was at day one when they hit him with the chair over the top with the steel beam.
Yeah.
Or the chair around his neck and the steel beam hit it. Yeah.
That was that. Okay.
Day one.
Yeah. Oh my god, dude. Like.
That's how long this feud's been going.
I was
though.
happy because I was like, Drew can rest up. Drew, unfortunately, was only like WWE champion during the pandemic Thunderdome era. You know what I mean? He got like. It was kind of sad. Yeah.
I mean, and I would love to see Drew win, so then he can be done with this. That's the other reason why I want Drew to win, is because then maybe it's over. If he finally gets his Mania win and then like he actually wins him gracefully or whatever, then like maybe he can not have this feud anymore and he can do something else.
Yeah, maybe he can have feuds with like bigger names.
Yeah.
I mean, Baron Corbin's a fucking great worker, and I like what he does in the ring and all that. But for 3 months, I don't want to see the same fucking feud.
Yeah, especially when none of them have any stake.
Yeah, you guys are
Like-
not trying to get ranked up higher to get a title shot or nothing.
Or like,
You're just
yeah,
mad
or
at
if,
each other.
if Happy Corbin was king of the ring and he just kept messing with him.
Right.
If this was a feud with like someone of status, so there's like some sort of back and forth, it makes more sense.
King Corbin was savage too.
The next match is even it's a give me, but it makes more sense as a feud.
Does, too.
And it hasn't been given to us for as long. Miz
Yeah, 'cause
and
when did it start? Like Rumble-ish?
Miz and Logan versus Mysterios.
Mm-hmm.
It started after the Rumble even, actually. I think it started in the February pay-per-view. I don't remember exactly what
And
that
yeah, I
one's
know
called.
it started on Raw because Miz was talking schmack and like helped. Or he might have been in a match, and then he pulled like Eddie Guerrero, acted like he got hit with a chair and laid down, and that's how like this whole feud kind of started.
Okay, and I mean, and it's not stale.
Yeah, 'cause
Adding
it's
Logan
not
to
been
the
every
mix.
week also. Exactly,
Yes.
like the same exact thing. Like the
That's what I was gonna
Mysterios
say.
have even showed up on NXT and had a different match. Well, one of them did, I guess.
And the Mysterios fought Dolph and Bobby Roode on Raw.
Oh, for real? Yeah, and the Hurt Business.
So, because the Miz was working with Dolph and Bobby Roode, so like there's just been a hosh posh, a hosh posh of matches and feuds going on, and so it just makes more sense. It's not just the same thing repetitive over and over and over again. And I low key with all the build, I want the bad guys to win. I want Miz and Logan to win. I know it's weird, but I want them to win just because I think it will. I think it will build the Ray and Dom storyline to be a little bit more tension. You were telling me in the beginning of us ever start watching and recording these that there was some tension there, and it's kind of gone away. They've kind of mended those things, but it could start again if they lose to someone who's not really in the business in the Miz.
Yeah, but Logan Paul's idol, mijo, is Ray Ray.
And that's why I'd love if Logan pins Dom.
Instead of
I think if Logan pins Dom and then talk shit, I think that it could be a situation where Ray might not stick up for him all the way. Because he's like, hey, mijo, you should stick up for yourself.
Vato, you told me you can do it.
So, like,
no, but Logan, Logan is going to turn on the Miz. I know it. You're not going to talk shit about our home state just because you fucking hate it.
Okay.
And take
I'm with you.
Human beings. Fucking, that's disrespect on a different level, dude.
Okay.
Edge versus AJ Styles.
Dark Edge, dude. We've been talking about it for weeks.
I'm hyped on this one. This one right here, the sleeper of night one. For sure.
Dude.
Ooh.
Dark Edge, dude.
I don't, this or Pat, definite sleepers.
Okay.
Because I know, like, deep in my heart that the Mysterio Paul Miz match is gonna go good.
Yeah.
I just have
it low ranked because there's not a lot of stakes. Yeah. It's just like a fun it's a fun match. Yeah, exactly. So I don't really have it as high stakes. So I just kind of put it near the beginning. The Edge and AJ Styles match I have next because Dark Edge is something we've been really talking about and really like excited about. But the feud itself, I feel like doesn't have necessarily a lot of juice to it. So I'm just kind of like, okay, let's see Dark Edge. I'm excited for him. I want Dark Edge to win. And AJ Styles, you're a consistent guy who's been in the business for a long time, and I think you're gonna put on a good show. But I haven't seen you like take any serious shots at Edge. But I haven't watched all the Raws, so I haven't seen all the shots.
There's been no juice because Edge has been cutting promos in an empty ring, calling out for a challenger. And once one did, AJ Styles, he fucking concertoed him. I don't think AJ Styles was there for like 1 week during this whole feud, I think.
Okay.
And I believe, well, we talked about it already on like the weekly episode, so it's fine. But so I really want Edge to win.
Yeah, same. I think that he's had more screen time, and so I'm more excited to see him, and so I want him to win just based on that.
Yeah, but I know like this is literally has been a dream match of mine since like 2013.
Okay.
And I really would love, I've said this before, but I would love it. I don't want AJ Styles to cut his hair short to how he had it in TNA, but I do want him to get that fucking track back somehow or something.
Come out to his OG music. That'd be
so
sick.
Savage, dude. I don't think that he, at his old age, could pull off, like his hair wasn't nothing crazy, but like he's just bigger in the face now, and he would just kind of look like a generic white dude if he didn't have his long mom hair. To be frank.
Okay. Raw Triple Threat.
The Street Profits, Alpha Academy, and RK Bro.
Pretty simple. RK Bro.
Shoosh.
No, I'm not.
No. Shoosh.
It's no diss. It's no disrespect.
Thank you. I want the Street Profits to win. I bet you thought I was going to say Alpha Academy with them shooshers. Get your ass out of here with that. Stupid.
I did.
I wasn't going to let you have the chance.
I did think you were going to say I
Shoosh.
did, but Street Profits aren't going to win.
But they want the smoke. The Street Profits are up, and they want the smoke.
Nah. It'll be fun, but nah.
But they threw the fucking Jimmy John's or the Papa John's pizza into the arenas. The people love them. They're gonna win the belts.
What?
And then next, we got Sami Zayn versus Johnny Knoxville, and
See,
anything goes.
I was gonna put this above that tag team match, but since I feel that Street Profits and
Are up
no, I just
and
don't.
want the smoke.
I just don't.
Shoosh,
Yeah, Alpha Academy and Street Profits.
bro.
I don't think really have the pull.
You telling
So
me?
I don't think that match is necessarily as high stakes as Sami and Knox, because Sami and Knox is anything goes.
Hey, you know I try to hit this on every weekly episode. We got to get a bonus one too. This is exactly what I want Knoxville to do to Sami Zayn.
Grab his dick and twist it. Oh my god.
Anything happens. Anything can. Johnny Knoxville has been hit by a bull. Johnny Knoxville has been hit by giant hands. Johnny Knoxville has probably driven a bike into a fucking wall going fucking 15. Oh my god. Grab Sami Zayn's dick and twist it.
I'm with you on that. And I hope Knox wins. I hope that Knox pulls out some sort of like clownery. I hope it's his boys. I hope the whole Jackass crew comes and jumps him.
I hope some of them are
Something.
able to, because like I don't know what kind of warrants they got. You know?
Yeah.
Maybe none of them are allowed
I don't know
to
what
be
kind
in
of shape they're in.
Texas, you know?
Yeah, some of them might be in some bad shape too. So yeah, I don't know. But
I do though. I want to see Knox get his ass handed to him for like a majority of the match because he's like not a professional wrestler, sports entertainer. You feel me?
and
Like I want to see him go through a table and shit. Like just get.
he's
wrecked.
used to taking bumps, so I want to see him take some bumps. Yeah.
I want to see him get his ass beat respectfully, and then win.
But I want him to win. Yeah.
Yeah.
I want him to win.
Cool.
And my brain says Sami's gonna win, and it's gonna be a great match. It's gonna be very entertaining. But my heart wants Knoxville to win.
Is the dude? Hashtag ad for Paramount Plus. Jackass Forever is now on there. Is the big boy Preston still alive? Because all Knoxville needs to do is get on Sami Zayn with Preston, right? That's his name. I'm pretty sure.
I don't know, but I
You
know
feel me?
exactly.
You
Yeah,
feel
I
me?
know exactly what you're
Yes,
saying.
sir.
I feel you.
Anyways, that's just me. I just want that though.
The next match, which I think could be really exciting and could start a feud that actually means something for the next few months, maybe even heading into a it's Summer Slam.
You think it's gonna go all the way until then?
It might. We might get
Like long term, not like literally weekly, fucking always.
Yeah, not Corbin and Drew to that extent, but we might get something like that out of this, out of the Usos versus Boogs and Shinsuke Nakamura.
Rick. Boo.
Pat McAfee jumping on the table every time that they do their entrance and doing that. I don't think that's an accident. I don't think you know what I mean? I don't think that they're just doing that so that it's done in a week or two. I think this is here to stay.
Pat McAfee genuinely likes that.
But that song is savage.
And he genuinely probably loves doing it every fucking week.
Yeah, and I don't think it's going away. I think that
Even when,
viewership is going up.
But that's true. Through the roof.
Yeah.
Stupendous.
Yeah.
No, but like, when Rick Boogs, Rick Boogs and Shinsuke are probably going to break up one day. Whatever. Rick Boogs is going to have a savage guitar theme still. So that if Pat wanted to, he could still fucking get on the table, though.
100%.
Okay, just making sure. And
But-
I don't want them. They did this one time. Sorry, tangent time. One time there was this guy named Brodus Clay. He was built up to be a monster. He came out as not a monster. His theme song was Somebody Call Me Mama. He was just he was kind of a monster in the ring, but he was like a happy, dancy, not where he was built out to be. And then Austin Creed, or Xavier Woods, got signed to NXT. And then after months of Brodus Clay having that gimmick and song, they just gave it to Woods. So I don't ever want them to do anything like that fucking thing ever again. I don't. Shinsuke better not ever get a new track. Boogs better get the fucking new track. You feel me?
Wait, so yeah, you're hoping that guitar solo doesn't carry over to be Boog's solo entrance music.
Mm-hmm. Because that song
Shinsuke
has
keeps
been
that.
Shinsuke's song. And fucking make it be a violin when him and Boogs break up. Go back, bring me back the fucking black violinist. Where
Okay.
is he at?
Okay. Yes, I'm with you. 100%. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
But I hope that
What?
Boogs and Shinsuke win the titles, tag titles. They feud for a few months and lose the tag titles back to the Usos.
I don't see the camera thing open, and now I'm nervous.
It's all good, brother. It's all good, brother.
Sorry.
But what was I gonna say? Oh, but then by SummerSlam they're gonna try to get another shot, and it will. They'll fail, and that's when Boogs turns.
Okay. Oh, Boog's turn, eh? Okay. Fuck it, why not?
Boogs turns, but the people want him to turn, because Shinsuke's holding them back.
Shinsuke. Yeah, because like, what do you mean you want me to come out here week by week and introduce you? You're holding me back.
No, well, and Shinsuke like won't tag. Make it a part of it.
Okay.
Shinsuke won't tag him like when he knows that he should. Or like something.
Yeah, Shinsuke gets a little greedy.
Gets a little greed.
He
Yeah, a
wants
little
to hit
greed.
the final move. He wants to hit the Kinshasa and get the W.
Exactly.
Okay.
And it gets reversed a couple times. Like it could happen multiple times. You know what I mean? And Boogs could be fresh on the side, like waiting. You know what I mean? It could be a match where it's not even for the titles against whoever, and he just doesn't ever tag Boogs in. He
Like
just
Boogs-
starts the tension that way.
Boogs
Like
gets distracted by like the hotties in the crowd that want him, and then he starts strumming the guitar mid-match.
yeah.
What the fuck, bro? I'm trying to win gold, son.
And he's not there for the tag, and then when he comes back,
Too
he's
late.
busy. Yeah. So you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I would love that type of build and have a Boogs be the one who turns, but everyone still fucks with him, and then like he's technically heel, but there's heels that everybody fucks with, and I think that he could be that type of guy.
100%. Bro, the women's tag, Fatal 4-Way. That's a lot of names I'm about to drop. Get ready. Queen Zelina, Carmella, Liv for Brutality, Rhea Ripley, Liv Morgan, Sasha Banks, and Naomi, Natalya Neidhart, and Shayna Baszler. Am I missing someone?
That's all 8.
Sweet. Sweet. I'm so good at remembering.
It's all 8.
I would love Liv for Brutality to win.
So, interestingly enough, since we're recording this before the SmackDown and Raw that is going to be happening right before, I do believe that they will have another 4-way solo fatal 4-way match with the other
Okay, like the ones who weren't.
half of the tag teams, and they may have Liv Morgan win that
Instead of Banks, right?
match instead of Naomi, who would be Sasha Banks' partner.
Oh, I meant like Banks won the other one. Sorry.
Yes. Instead of the Banks team. Yes.
Gotcha.
And that would set up for kind of a little bit of, indecisiveness by the fans and by also like who the prediction analysts, whatever you want to call it, on who you think will be winning. Because right now, if I were to just make a prediction based on what I think happened, it's like, oh yeah, the Naomi and Banks team has had a lot of push. They've been getting a lot of screen time, and
Randomly thrown together.
they're what?
Huh?
Wait.
Huh?
They're a dominant
Randomly thrown
team.
together.
They've been a dominant team since they've been in Live Brutality, isn't?
I didn't just come out on a mic and was like, "Hey, will you be my tag team partner?" They had a tag team match, and they were like, "We're working real well together. Let's just keep it going."
Okay.
A little more organic than like they've been having a friendship on Raw and shit, always duking it out, having each other's backs. It wasn't just Naomi's here to do commentary, and then after Banks' match, he was gonna get in the ring and be like, "Hey."
Well, I thought they were okay. I thought they were both screwed by Sonya.
Oh, I don't know. Banks was out, I thought, for an injury, not Sonya related.
I thought when she came back, she wasn't getting her strap shot.
No.
This is a long time ago. This
Yeah,
is now
okay.
we're thinking. That's why I'm like I might be wrong,
Sure.
but because she came back in like December, January
the
time,
Rumble.
and
And then she was gone.
I remember Naomi obviously having a feud with Sonya,
Bill, yeah.
and I know that I don't remember what Charlotte was doing at the time, and I know that there was.
She was fucking around with Becky.
Okay, interesting. I don't know. I feel that they've got. I don't know. I don't think that there is any reason that they have to like favor any of the tags other than or I guess any of the contenders. Any of the contenders, I would say, have equal amount of sustainability, let's just say. I think in long term, like as partners, as a crew, I think all of them have equal amount of sustainability. So I don't necessarily let that weigh into my decision as much as I just think who do I think will bring the most eyes to their weekly shows after winning from this show. And I think that it's either one. It'll either be Liv and Rhea Ripley, or it will be Naomi and Sasha Banks. But
Sure.
I would be surprised it's not. So let's I'm gonna do
Final answer, lock it in.
Well, no. Well, what I want to do is I want to do a little skippy because I'm gonna skip forward a little bit and we're gonna talk about the Raw Women's Champ because Bianca versus Becky. If Bianca wins that, I don't think Sasha Banks and Naomi will win. I think Rhea Ripley and Liv will win.
Why? Why do you think that, Sean? Why do you think that if Bianca won the champ from Becky in 26 seconds, that Sasha Banks and Naomi wouldn't get the titles too? Don't you think that's a little weird?
This company seems to do some little weird stuff sometimes.
Hey, so you're saying if Bianca wins, then Roman wins or loses?
No.
So two of them
Roman's,
can win.
Roman's different. Roman's just in a class of his own. But
Because he's a man.
Sure, but no, because he's Roman Reigns. I just think it's just in the fine print. It just has to do with the fine
Has
print.
nothing to do with the skin color.
Nah, just the
Okay,
fine
cool.
print. Okay. So some of that won't make it.
No,
but,
it's all keep it in, bitch. No balls. Pat McAfee.
Sapphire. Sapphire, help me.
Pat McAfee, baby.
Yeah, okay.
That's all I'm gonna say.
No, but that's my thought. So that's how I feel about it.
Okay.
Genuinely, I genuinely feel that way though. That's a joke, but it's not.
Okay.
Like I want Sasha Banks and Naomi to win, but if they win, I have a feeling that they're not going to give the belt to Bianca, and I just have that weird feeling. I just have that weird feeling that that's how it's going to be.
Is subconsciously maybe, I want Bianca to win and I want Liv from Brutality to win, and I think that's a little bit more salt on the funniness. You know what I mean?
Well, and I think that funny enough, that is I think that's what will happen. But my heart says Naomi and Sasha Banks, and then also Bianca.
But
so,
why?
Moving forward to the patent theory.
Pat McAfee versus Austin, selfie taken theory. I got Pat all the way.
If I lived in a state where I could bet money on off my phone,
All in on Pat.
this is a predetermined show, and I'm putting all of my money on Pat McAfee.
All of it. And he better be, because you know how they got like, how many times is X gonna hit B or like Y with a fucking chair? You know what I mean? So like, if Pat even has one of those fucking things, yeah, everyone is getting at least $2.
I'm putting all my money on Pat doing all the badassness.
Yeah, can I win the whole pool? You fucks.
Yeah, no,
He was number
I'm
one on the
excited.
field, pretty sure, and number one in my heart. Positive.
Yeah, I don't have much to say right in terms of predictions or anything. We're probably gonna have more Pat, I think, matches in the future. I hope.
I still have to show you the fucking War Games one.
I hope Pat gets this every once in a while, all the time. I think this is the thing.
You can tell that he loves to wrestle.
And that's all I'm gonna
He
say.
bought a ring. He
Yeah.
bought a ring and has it in like his barn, dog. Like he's wanted this. He has a ring before I think he even fucking worked for them.
We already covered a lot of Pat on the main pod
Yeah.
that dropped on Sunday, but
It's just hard to not talk about Pat.
yeah, I just think that he's the man.
Pat's the man.
He's the fucking man. Charlotte versus Ronda.
I was about to segue. I said, you know who the daughter of the man is? Woo! I broke someone's heart the other day. Charlotte Flair versus Ronda. I want Ronda to win.
I wanted
Surprise.
to put this. I wanted to put this right next to Drew and Corbin in the super uninterested at the very top of this not list. You know what I mean? Like, we should have talked about this in the beginning. I don't have much to say type thing. But the stakes are high. Ronda's delivery of her promo this week was better. They built it. They built it to where I do kind of care now.
Yeah, they kind of caught me.
I do kind of care now.
I kind of care a little, but I'm still mad at how she got it.
And I kind of want Charlotte to win just because I think it will shock the world. I think that they just got me to care, and I only care to just make all the fans who are so invested kind of like, I want to be the anti just because.
Dude,
I'm invested just to be the anti.
The fact that Ronda was so angry at the WWE fans for booing her and shit, like, fam, like, that's what they're going to do when you're a bad guy. Like, and you got your ass handed to you, like, the last 2 weeks by Charlotte Flair. And so that's just why I think Ronda's going to win.
Well, no, she got it. No, it's 1-1 in the backstage or on the non-fight fights.
Really? I thought Charlotte Flair had it the last 2 weeks.
No. Ronda won in the ring with the ankle lock, and then Charlotte caught her on the car and beat her up, and I thought that was 1-1.
No, but just
there was another Charlotte attack.
Last week Charlotte attacked Ronda. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And I remember her saying it in this week's SmackDown that she said that she's beaten her up enough times that she doesn't need to come beat her up without the match happening.
In a shitty town.
Yeah, in that low rent city.
XD.
Hey, they're lucky nobody comes Slid. Anyways, I think Charlotte, you're right, is like showing her dominance. She should be favored. Ronda is the people's winner, and I wasn't really invested in this, and now that they kind of got me invested, I just want the underdog of what the people want to win. Even though it's not necessarily the underdog because she has the strap, it's weird. I'm rooting for like the people's underdog, not the people's champ. And the people's champ isn't the champ. Everything's reversed. Everything's reversed, and that's how I want it to be, though. And it is what it is.
We've only got a few more matches left, like official matches left, right?
Yes,
So
2.
I want to get this out of the way real quick then. The Intercontinental Championship, currently held by Ricochet, has not been on a pay-per-view since last WrestleMania, and so far, it's not on the card. Also not on the card, officially, is the U.S. belt. Why y'all got mid-card belts if you ain't gonna do shit with them? Anyways, as you already mentioned, I skipped one, but fuck it. As you already mentioned, Bianca better whip Becky Lynch in at least. Well, I don't know. I want her to savor that shit. I used to want Bianca to beat her quick, but now I want her to fucking savor it, dog.
I just hope she wins. I mean, I hope that it's little offense from Becky, like you're saying. I hope that like she wins in a very heavy offensive fashion because of like
Becky just trying to be sneaky and escape, you know.
Because of the get back. I want it to be the get back.
Because even fucking currently, Bianca might not even be a Mania's because her fucking throat. You know what I'm saying? How you doing?
So I think I agree with you. Bianca all the way. We gave this prediction, but Bianca all the way in any amount of time. I agree with you. I did want it to be fast as revenge earlier, but now the revenge can come in any way.
There's more to it now. Not only did you beat me in 26 seconds, but you took me out before my shot? And you gave a shot to a vet in Saudi instead of me? What? Okay. Kevin Owens show / thing that could turn into a match.
A beatdown.
It better be a beatdown. I don't think anyone wants Stone Cold to get fucked on in Texas.
Yeah,
So,
I don't think it'll be
I
like.
think we're all unanimous. Is that the word? Unanimous?
Yeah, I don't think it'll be.
It's gonna be this all day.
What? What? What?
It's gonna be sick.
I don't think it'll be a contest. I think that it will be a little bit of back and forth, and then it will be KO coming out with like a little bit of offense to try to like. I think he'll start with offense. He'll be the one that swings first, and then Stone Cold will basically like no sell. Basically no sell. He'll sell a little bit. Like he'll just throw the arms up and do a little bit of selling, and then as soon as like 2-3 seconds pass by, it's just gonna be Stone Cold breaking it apart and then giving him a good old fashioned.
Mm-hmm. Give him the hitters. He's gonna send him into
The
a
good
corner.
old-fashioned.
He's gonna get him down, lay him down. He's gonna stomp Kevin Owens' fat Canadian skull in.
What?
Sweet.
Yeah, I would love to see it be as little amount of violence as possible. I like Stone Cold on the mic.
I heard that he's in good shape.
I'm not no well, but I just Stone Cold isn't gonna be even on the mic very often. How often are you gonna get Stone Cold to pull up?
Yeah, it's true. It's been a while. Unless you listen to Smoking Skulls podcast, #ad.
Hey, what's up? But it's like not gonna be an everyday occurrence where you're gonna get Stone Cold on the mic in front of all these people.
I know. In
So
Texas.
I want him to, yeah, I wanted to give it to us raw. Give us a good old.
You want to
fashioned.
what? Hey, yo, pause, rewind, skip, cut.
Hey, yo, fast forward.
Roman and Brock is the final. Were you done? Sorry.
Yeah, I was just, well, yeah. I mean, I was just saying, yeah, I want it lit. I want it to be fucking.
You want to get fucked raw? Cool.
Oh,
Whoa. Hey, yo. Roman versus Brock
They
Lesnar.
have a show called Raw. It's not like that context.
Right, but the way you said it.
Still wouldn't be that same
It-
context.
The way you said it, out of context, if I heard you, would have been like, who's getting fucked raw?
I didn't say that.
What'd you say?
He's going to give it to us raw.
Oh, sorry. Sexually.
See, you had to add that in. That's not what that means.
Fuck you, bitch.
I'm talking about his promo ability, dog.
What?
Come on. Talk about his promo ability.
To give it to you raw, his promo ability will definitely get him to give it to you raw. Probably.
What?
Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar, attempt number 3, action. Yo, I want Cowboy
Why
Brock
are
to
you
win.
always trying to do that to me, dog? Nah.
What?
Nah,
Well,
dog.
you cut out the other one?
You always be trying to insinuate and put words in my mouth, my mans, and I don't be liking it too much.
I did not put any words in your mouth. You said that he's going to give it to you raw.
Yes.
Not at raw.
No.
He's going to give it to you raw.
Yes.
Like a hot dog.
Yes, but then you said sexually, which that has nothing to do with what I'm saying. I'm talking about his promos, dog.
Ayo. What's eyes came out you with an Ayo. Obviously, you said something Ayo-ish.
But
Ayo. You got called out by Ayo. That's all
you
it
can
was.
hit me with an AO, but you ain't gotta, after I repeat myself, say sexually.
Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar, take 4, action. So I want Cowboy Brock to win.
Your heart sexually? Weirdo. Look at this guy, chat. Whoa. Who is this
He'll
guy?
probably take care of me at the farm. I would not be mad. I don't know why you get so defensive all the time. It's like you're trying to hide a secret or something.
What?
Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar, take 5. Yeah, so I want Cowboy Brock Lesnar to win this one.
That's how you've opened this segment every time.
And it's not going to stop.
You haven't taken a different stance on the
I'm doing the same take. I'm telling you my lines, dog. You ready or not?
Oh my god. No, it's
Audio
just
ready,
hella
roll
clown.
back.
It's just hella clown.
Lights, camera.
Oh my god. It was just so funny how you're
Take
like,
6.
yep, take 6. I want Cowboy Brock to win, okay?
I want Cowboy Brock to fucking dismantle Roman Reigns' fucking tribal house board by board.
Nah, I'm not with it.
Tribal house? Is that even like the right? Whatever.
I'm
Palace?
I'm just sad about this whole situation, the belt unification. I just don't like it. But I hope Roman wins. I want the streak to stay alive. That's the only reason why.
I do. Yeah, that'd be savage, obviously.
It's the only reason why.
But whoever wins, I want there to be a new belt. I don't want to. I don't want to see two. I don't want to see the double strap classic fucking BS that we've seen every time you guys have unified two belts. Just give fucking one belt right away. You told me you don't have enough material to fucking make this one all gold or some bullshit like you did with the Universal one, and depending on the show, it's red or blue. Pussies.
What?
Yeah, they could do a lot. I don't know. I just don't know. It's hard because they have so many. What I would say is what I would consider main card or main belt contenders. It's odd to get rid of a belt. It makes it to where just like that funnel of talent gets even just like sharper and more honed in.
Thank you for saying that, because people who no longer want a brand split obviously didn't watch from like 2011 until like 2016. And it was shit.
Yeah.
You had the same matches on Raw that you did on SmackDown. You saw John Cena open Raw and SmackDown. The same shit, different day, literal.
Yeah, I don't like the way that they're heading with the unification and just funneling the amount of top level contenders into only being able to get stomped by Roman.
And though, I wouldn't be, since like, if they don't do a brand split, which I'm really hoping, and since Roman Reigns has already said he doesn't really care about this, right? I wouldn't be mad if he just gave it up and like made like he was like, here you go, here's your shit show, here's your shit belt, you guys can make a tournament.
Yeah, this belt is for everyone who gets stomped by Roman to get relegated to second place. This is the second place trophy, is what I consider this.
Yeah.
And there needs to be one because the way they have Roman written, there's no way that they're either going to contradict themselves and stop writing Roman to be who Roman is right now and have one belt and actually have it kind of mix around every 6 months, or they need to have a second place trophy, continue to have Roman be number one and only number one for as long as he wants, and then the second place trophy is passed around every 6 months like a hot potato, and because that's what gives that second place stakes.
Can I tell you what my actual notes say?
Go ahead.
Since Seth Rollins is yet to officially be on the Mania card, I want Rollins to interrupt this match.
Oh, that would be legendary.
Whoever, I don't care who's winning, I want him to come down because Roman cheap shotted him or whatever for the belt, and fuck, who cares about Brock Lesnar's title reign? Just kidding. But it'd be cool if Rollins came down, interrupted the match. That way, both of them, technically still have a belt. There would still be two belts for the for the program.
This is super tangenty. Where is Bobby Lashley?
Hurt.
Still?
Yeah.
From the neck thing?
Yeah. I think
it's only been about a month, so I figured.
I read that he was supposed to be on the card I think he was supposed to do something with Omos or something.
Okay. Well, I only say that because it'd be really interesting if both of them came down, but Seth for Roman and then Bobby for Brock, because Brock kind of cheesed his way through Bobby to get the belt, and then Roman was stepping on Seth's opportunity to get to the belt. So I think that would be it would be cool if both of them came down and said, you guys are both fighting for this, but this belongs to us, or each one of them try to claim it in that sense. And obviously they don't even have to fight at Mania, them two, you know what I mean? I don't think that would even have to be the match, but it could be interesting little thing that they throw in, and then their matches even on Raw the next day or that happen on Mania would then have some significance to is Seth actually going to contend for this belt against so and so or whatever.
Him and Brock, they always, dude. Whoever fucking steps foot in the ring with Brock is gonna have a good match. He doesn't work with anyone who's not gonna fucking do a good job. So, Don't unify the belts, please. It's my final say on this because I lost my train of thought. And don't unify the belts.
100%. I agree with you. I think that some interruption type stuff would be cool.
Because there's rules. It's a normal, one-on-one. And it would be, I wouldn't even be, well, if some, like, fuckassery goes down and the ref is knocked out, too, I'm going to be mad because, like, I bet that's just how Roman will probably win. But then that's when we'll hear, if you smell, or wrestling has more than one royal fam, whatever the fuck Cody Rhodes' Kingdom theme says. Even though why the fuck would he go after someone without a fucking belt? Like why would you make that as a return? Just saying.
Some matches that are not listed on the card as of now. This is obviously the Saturday, Sunday before.
And I touched on a couple of them.
Yep, the Saturday, Sunday before the Mania. So it could be something like the Peaky Blinders versus New Day.
I wouldn't mind. Obviously, it would have to be two of the Peaky Blinders because I think he's still out.
And I would like to see Sheamus on the outside and the two newer members of Peaky Blinders.
Mm-hmm.
I think that would be interesting.
Not their official name yet, but
We're calling them that.
that's their official name here.
Yeah, we're calling them that.
That's their clown official name.
Finn Balor
That's his clown official name. Finn Balor.
versus Damian Priest.
Yeah.
Could possibly be something that happens. You said it's not listed and they don't love the mid card belts, but it could be something. And if we're really talking about it, you just mentioned Omos, who was supposed to go against
I think Lashley.
but that doesn't.
been stomped?
Well, what I wanted in my head just now doesn't necessarily work because he's on Raw, right?
Who?
Omos.
Yes.
And Ricochet is on SmackDown.
Okay.
And I was saying Ricochet also doesn't have something listed, and that could be interesting, but they're not on the same show, so that's not something they'll do. And then finally, obviously, something you just alluded to as well, Cody Rhodes and who we also just mentioned, Seth Rollins.
I want it to be a work so
match.
fucking bad.
Or this was his plan the whole time.
Or yeah, because he did set out what he
Create
wanted
competition
to do.
create competition so that the bag
But I read that
is
he's
bigger.
getting the same amount.
Yeah, but the same amount is bigger than what the amount would have been if that other place doesn't exist. That competing offer had to exist for that amount to be that big.
I guess, but why would you switch if you're not going to be making any more? And I bet you're going to be working more. If you want to
It
be a
depends on
family
if they're
dude
gonna-
with your new child, I would take the other.
It depends on if he's going to be working more.
Okay, that's
We don't know the stipulations of it. We just know the dollars, right?
Alleged.
We don't the alleged dollars, right? Yeah, the alleged dollars. So the dollars to me say that the other stuff outside of the dollars works better over here, and maybe it's even just brand. Isn't he the host of something?
Huh? Who? What?
No, that's somebody else. There's another wrestler who's a host of a show. From AEW, hosting.
Oh, no, that is Cody Rhodes.
He hosted a show
Yeah, he
on
hosts,
TBS
the
or
Big Show.
TNT.
Yeah,
Yeah, and so this could be just brand exposure getting larger,
true. Okay.
hosting,
And yeah, because I
like
did
doing
read that
things
he
like that.
wouldn't lose if he didn't want to. I read that he would still be able to work his other shit. And I read that he gets his theme. He gets his like attire theme, his music theme. He is gonna literally be the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, that he has been for the last few years.
Oh, that's cool.
So that's why I'm hype. I'm like, okay, he doesn't have to be Stardust. I'll fill you in later. So that's cool.
I believe I remember even.
It's cool, dog. Is there any final says before we
Wrap it up.
wrap it up? Also, do you have like just based off these matches? Do you have like a possible match of the Mania from either night? You could have two, I guess, because there's two nights. But
So I forgot the order of what was match or day 1 and day 2, but I think that the Boogs and Shinsuke versus Uso match could be. I think that could be a match that is worth
Definitely a
remembering.
sleeper.
I think it could be a match worth remembering. And then. No, I mean honestly, we talked about the women's championship tag or the Raw Women's Championship match last, the Bianca and Becky feud, and I think that one is something that I've been waiting for a really long time. So it's not.
Yeah, I'm not trying to have any expectations, like too many expectations for it, because I don't want to disappoint myself.
I'm also not. So it's not a sleeper because of the excitement and expectation I already have for it. It's not a sleeper for me.
Definitely Mania moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's something I'm extremely excited for. Everything else, I guess I'm kind of waiting to see how it plays.
This is a very weird WrestleMania.
Miz and Logan, I'll give another one. I think that could be a sleeper for me. My personal taste of professional wrestling is heavy on the sports entertainment side, and then I like the wow factor of the professional wrestling side, right? So the matches that have heavy wow factor, and then the people who are really good on the mic are the people that I like the most. And the Mysterios have heavy wow factor, and the Miz and Logan Paul are great on a mic.
Yeah.
So that match has everything that it should for me to like it. I just have to see it actually play first. So that could be what I consider a sleeper for me as well. And I almost feel that way about most of these matches. They've done a good job of having their best talent for Mania, other than my personal opinion is Drew and Happy Corbin. As overall talent, they're probably the least talented out of the whole lot of them, in my opinion.
My final say, I already told you what my sleeper match was.
Edge and AJ Styles.
Yes. And so I'm going to end it here. Where's Alexa Bliss?